Welcome back, my Nakamas. Today we have something special. We have an OP05 deck profile. A lot of people comment down below at my tier list. I wanted to see Ruffy Man, and I give you a Ruffy list. It's not quite a list, it is what you can play with specific decks and what decks will be in the meta. You need to find out the tournaments or what people are playing in your country specific, and then you can change the cards in the deck, what I think is the best solution for that. And thank you very much for the huge support. We grow a lot and the subscribers. I hope you guys subscribe. We have a giveaway. You can win a Margin Mats mat that you can check out. Very cool mats, really cool. Maybe something new special coming out and we can do this mat. We have a Zoro mat, a Ruffy mat, really cool stuff. Or you can win a display. If we hit subscriber goal, send it to your friends, guys, and then you can maybe win an OP05 display. I can order one right now if you hit it before it's coming out. It's no problem at all, and then I can give away to you guys, yeah, easily. But first, right, left, hit the thumbs up button for more awesome content, and let me know what is your favorite purple card leader in the game, OP05. Maybe you want to play Ruffy. What do you think about this list? Tell me more in the comment section down below, and let's go into this nice deck profile. Here they come. Right now we are at the deck profile. We have our leader Ruffy. What he does: you have the active main one special effect. You might add one card from your top of your life to your hand. If you have 3 or 0 or more dons on your field, add up to 1 don card as active. So you're ramping. Simple as it is, and getting 1 extra hand card. What's pretty cool. What that makes our curve better. So if we're going for first having 1 don, 3 don, going to 4 don allows us to play our 4 cost. But if you're going to go second, you want something to have a blocker on board. And Higurashi is one of the best solutions. Of course, it gets traded away by Akainu, but you can early block 1 swing from the leader. As well as with Enel, you can provide early game swings to lose life because you have 1 life less. And versus all the rush decks. But rush decks are quite nerfed right now because red are down, but you have law in the meta, and it's a really good point to having another issue blocker as well. Then we playing the 4-cost Khalifa. It's just additional 2k counter. We don't play her out if we don't have anything else. Then when taking Dom -1, draw 2 cards, discard 1 card, so you're searching out new possibilities, but then your curve is like smoked down again and you lost 1 life before that, so it's only a 2k counter. We play the ulti package with the page 1, and you can play out 2 additional bodies in the game. Helps you for the early game with Enel, with the dog coming out and stuff like that, to provide you doing something, another 2k additional counter, what is pretty nice. Then you can play as well the Uta, what allows you to rest 1 don and a 5-cost character. Pretty good versus Sakazuki, because they need board to deal some damage, or they're just clearing off and spamming the late game monster out. And with Enel and Law as well, because Law is on the way and you can rest the 5-cost blocker Law and then can delete something with the 9-cost Kaido if you're in that late game, and then swing with the 9-cost Kaido, and you are done with 2 blockers, what makes this pretty important. So if your Law plays out really good, you just, the ratios I have for the card is exactly the ratio you can play that, just to let you know. Then we have the new Law. It's a blocker, what makes it pretty good, because you need sometimes block as a 1000 counter. On play Don -1. If your opponent has 7 or more cards in the hand, trash 2 cards. If you play the other blocker, you don't need to necessarily play a lot of Laws in your deck, because this card was pretty good versus Whitebeard and Law, because they have a lot of hand cards. But right now, I don't think that Law has many hand cards. I tested versus this deck versus Law in the simulator, and I don't need necessarily to play him. Sometimes it comes 1 at a time, because when Law searches a lot of times, but when Law not searches a lot of time, they're playing like their 5-cost swings a lot of times and their kit. So yeah. Then we have another 2k counter, our Drake, but we keep playing because on Don -1. Your opponent trashes 1 card from their hand. Sometimes they have some key cards in their hand. They want to play something versus yellow. It's pretty good to get in the late game if they have 4 free cards. If you like playing ulti and swinging, and they need to counter a lot of times, but they're taking a lot of times live because they want to trigger the Enel effect to having more multiple things, and she is coming more on board, but later on, trashing one of the late game cards is pretty nice. As a 4-cost, we can play things. Just in vanilla, this deck runs out a lot of vanillas. If you don't have the ulti combo, you can play the things or your law or the blocker Uta. This is the page 1 that I mentioned that you need. Magellan is pretty nice to get curved, to get rid of the curve of your opponent. It's a really good card, spikes a lot of times, really nice to have, and you don't want to kill it, and it's your body you always swing with, because your opponent don't want to kill it. You get Katakuri a lot of times, this character away, but yeah. Then we have the 5-cost Kit, pretty insane card. You turn once per time when a Don card on your field is returned to your Don deck, add up to 1 Don, so you don't make this minus effect, so you can play your Queen and don't make the minus effect, what's pretty cool. It is a blocker as well, so you have a lot of blocker in your deck, and it's a 1000 counter, and as your Queen, this is what I mentioned, you can play the Law if you want to, or the things, or the or the Hikarashi, and then you have here another A blocker. You have a lot of blocker in your deck. Queen, you know, the old boy, zoom zoom, and then you can draw 2 cards, discard 1, it's pretty nice to have. Babanuki is when you don't want to play Kit, so you can additionally play Babanuki for a 5-cost of 7,000 to having a better matchup versus yellow, what makes this pretty important. And uses Kit on play when attacking Don -1. You may return a specific number of Don cards in your Don deck, so 1, up to 1 of your deck against 1,000 power during this turn. It is okay. It's a 7-cost and it's a 5-cost, but you can additionally play one of them. I mean with the Urashima and the Kit. Your 5-cost you play out if you have 5 on the curve that you want to, and if you want to play one of the higher ones, now I have it, you can play one of these both. So you can just play another vanilla if you want to with 1000 counter or Kit. I mentioned having the 1000 counter because all your good cards you want to have on board have counter, and sometimes you want to throw them away, and if you're in a late game positioning, you just play Urashima and then Kaido having 2 big swings in turn. Yeah, and Kaido, you know, pretty good card, it's pretty broken, as it should be, deleting something, having rush, and for our event we playing 4 Blast Breath. You can play as well if you want to, the event coming out of the, I don't know, it's a starter deck, the 2-cost event, the purple one I saw a lot of times get played, but I don't know about that. I like Blast Breath a lot, with, if you're having your, said it don't goes, so you turn, and once per turn it goes with you doing the Blast Breath and then getting 1 Don back. It's pretty nice if you have the Kit on board. But yeah, it's okay. It's okay playing Blast Breath. I like this card really much. This was simple. This was my Ruffy deck list. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I did a little bit more about the specific matchups. I hope you guys liked that. And yeah, this was like thing that you can do, and I hope you guys know what you now need to play with the deck and your favorite cards. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see us next in the next deck profile of OP05 with Enel. See ya, and good luck finding the One Piece. Bye.